group is going to show you a couple of phonemic awareness activities. So just an overview of phonemic awareness, another word for it is sound knowledge, and it refers to a person's awareness of the individual speech sounds and words. So we're really focusing on those separate sounds and their ability to use tasks such as blending, matching, and rhyming, and more to manipulate these words.
So our group was focusing on rhyming and how to help kindergarten age students listen for and identify rhyming sounds. So our activities kind of revolve around that. So for our first activity, it's really, really easy. You actually don't need any supplies, and none of your students need any supplies either, which is really perfect for an online classroom. All that you have to do first is just ask the students in the classroom if two separate words rhyme. And now what your online classroom with kindergartners is going to do is they are going to show you with some kind of hand signal that they either agree that the word rhymes or that they disagree that the words don't rhyme. So, for example, this could be as simple as something like double thumbs up if the words do rhyme. Give me 2 thumbs up if the words rhyme. Or double thumbs down if the words don't rhyme. Give me 2 thumbs down if the words don't rhyme. It could be as easy as that. Or if you want to kind of mix it up, make it a little bit more fun and engaging for the kids, there's a lot of different things you can do with this actually. So an idea that you could do is you could say, if the words do rhyme, make a donut with your hands, kindergartners. Like show a donut on your hand if the words do rhyme. And if the words don't rhyme, show me 2 French fries. So if the words rhyme, show me a donut. And if the words don't rhyme, show me 2 French fries. And I think that that's a really fun way to kind of make it a little bit more engaging for the kindergartners, a little bit more funky than just like thumbs up, thumbs down, and they get distracted and they kind of like show a middle thumb kind of thing. So let me give you a quick example of what this activity might look like. It would go something like this. It'd be like, hello guys, I got 2 words for you today. I have the word house and the word mouse. House and mouse. What do we think, kindergartners? Do those words rhyme? I want to see everybody show me a donut if they do rhyme and show me French fries if they don't rhyme. A donut if the words do rhyme and French fries if the words don't rhyme. So now every single student in your kindergarten classroom is going to show either a donut or a French fry, and you're going to be able to get a really, really quick gauge on your classroom and see who's understanding and who's not understanding, who's hearing and who's not hearing the rhyming.
Our lesson with the matching, we're going to be looking at pictures today. So in an online environment, you can share your screen. And here I pulled up the worksheet, I shared my screen, and there are pictures, which is really easy because all students will be able to see this on their own screen. And so the activity will be matching the different pictures based on the beginning sounds. So we have the pictures on the left and they will be matching with the pictures on the right. So here is a demonstration of how this lesson could be taught. So today we're going to be doing matching with the beginning sounds. Let's look at what sounds we have on the left. We have p, p in pear, h, h in hen, s in star, b in book, and k, k in cat. And now we're going to be matching them to the pictures on the right. So on the right we have bed, starting with the b sound. We have peach, starting with the p sound. Cow, which starts with the k. House, the h sound. And stone, which starts with a s sound. So starting at the top on the left with pear, pear starts with a p, p. What picture on the right starts with the same p sound as pear? And then a student could answer, or we could call on a student to answer, and they would say peach. And since we have control of the document, we would draw the line ourselves.
It is a very simple activity, and so all it is it's like a little card, and students can use paper and fold it up, and then just they do 2 different lines, and they get a paper clip. If they don't have a paper clip, they can use like a rock or, you know, anything small that they can move around essentially. So the purpose of this is for isolation is to practice isolating each sound. So for example, if I say, okay, like kids, the first word we're going to learn about is cat. And then I'll say, okay, what in the first part, in the middle, or the end, where is the sound k? And so then, you know, they'll move their paperclip to where the k sound is. And so, or for another example, if I say, okay, and mop is the p sound in the beginning, middle, or end. And then they'll move their paperclip to the end because that is where the p sound is in mop. And so I kind of like this activity, even though it's simple. The fact that this is an activity that will have to be done online, it's really easy to just check everyone's cards to see if everyone's getting it. And it's also really easy because this is something that they can find at home.
Another way to teach phonics is through substitution. And substitution is when the sound of a word, when one sound gets substituted with another. So if I have the word bad, I can substitute the sound b for and that would change the word to mad. As the educator, I myself would say, what sound is replaced if I changed the word big to bid? And then I can repeat it a bunch of times. I can segment it, and their answer would be that the g changes to d. And then I can use that new word, bid. I can say, what sound is replaced if I change the word bid to lid? And then they would say b to ooh. And again, this is critical in making sure that they have their letter, the sounds to these words and correctly, making sure that they're not saying, instead of for bid, they're not saying bad, bid, bad, that they're getting the correct vowel sound in the middle, that they're connecting those sounds.
Blending is when students determine what the word is based on the individual sounds given. They blend the word together. In this activity I'm about to describe, we will work great in an online classroom because I do not need any resources besides using my fingers and communicating with the students. The students will also see my mouth moving and how I articulate the sounds through the video camera, which will be very helpful for them. I am going to use my fingers to show each sound in the word. After I'm done saying the sounds in the word, the students would say the word that I just sounded out. Each finger would represent a sound. After I say the sound, I want you all to say the word when I signal it is time to say that word. So I'm going to do an example real quick before I begin with how I would do the lesson. So, k, a, t. The word is, this is where the students would then say the word is cat. Yes, the
activity that we decided to use for the students to practice blending is this activity that is sometimes called pound and sound. So for this activity, super simple. You only need as many different colored things, or they could be the same color, as there are sounds in the words you're working. What you would want to do is you would want to demonstrate for the students first what you would like them to do, and then if you are in person, you can call them up to the board to do this, or you can have them do it over Zoom, submit a video of themselves doing it, however you decide, or you could just have them do it on a live Zoom call. You could call on them individually to do it at home. So this is what it looks like a little bit. So I would say, for example, the word is map. Map. So the idea is you hit each different colored thing for each different sound, and then you slide through as you're saying the entire word.